So g'day there folks, and welcome back to the channel. I apologise for the rain noise and for the continued hole in the background there, but I think today is a perfect day for us to attempt something I've been wanting to do for ages, given the fact that I've actually finally got some equipment to do these things with. So we'll be taking this here, this lovely faux vintage lamp. We've also got, this is something that I really want to use. This is off a salt shaker stand thing based. So we're just using these little button cell batteries here, and I thought having a nice little background there and going through, we might be able to get some interesting things. So we'll start with lots of different LEDs in here. So we're always going to be looking at how that looks inside that. These are ones I'm actually considering. They get that flickering light. And if we use two, we can offset the flickering. We've got lots. So we've got blue. Blue's quite magical. I like that. And plenty of strange ones as well. Like that actual structure. That LED there is interesting. Green flicker, that's love. Magical, really bright little red one. Quite evil actually. Flickering blue, it looks kind of magical. That goes with something like that. Stick with this for now. Kind of like the vibes that gives off there with the blue. Another thing that, if I can grab a piece of paper. Okay. Yeah, what I like about this is, see the caustics? The strange patterns of lights that are cast by this. That's also a bonus for me in terms of using this. So our idea is, well, that kind of looking like that. And we can also already see like that, like this still is functional. You can see it's still got a, oops, if I wind that the right way, still got a wick in there, right? Give me a second. So at some point, yeah, there we go, and there, it does still function, which is lovely. However, that's not what we want from it. I found another little blue LED, and I feel like that, maybe, there's both of them. Yeah, there are two, one flickers, one doesn't. We put them both in there. What we kind of get is a solid blue with some sort of electric tremors in there, which I feel like is going to look nice on there. So that's an option. And like I said, what we're going to try and do is, I've got another gallery here. That's what these are called. So we're going to take these, we're going to feed them down the spout on the gallery. Connect the battery up to the bottom. We're going to drill a hole here for a switch to go into, and then we should be able to seat that over the top of the gallery. So we'll have a sort of a unit there, which will be generating light. So the first thing we need to do is, on this main bit, we're just going to wind back. There we are. That's all clear. Now we can see, if we look right up through, whoop, they're kind of, yeah. There's a few bits obstructing it. So they should be okay, should be able to pass wires back. And then this whole basin here, we've got some button cell battery holders that have the pins on the other end, and we've got this darling little switch here. So my idea is, if we mount this switch through this plate, we'll be able to turn it off and on. Put this in the basin here, and then we pass the lights up through, through this gallery, from up through there. So first thing first is, I guess, we drill a hole for the switch. And there we are. So my idea with that, which I think is grand too, is this should now, hopefully, let's check. Oh, do we need more? I think we need a little bit more. Righto, that's a lot nicer. Actually fits through the hole now, and it's got a really nice, I actually like that kind of angle. Means we should be able to flick it on from the actual side rather than having to reach under anything. Now, what else has got here, those were words, is a tiny little nut. I'm not even going to try and show that to the camera. But there we are. So you see there's a nice little bushing there now. I feel like it's got a bit of a vibe, and we should, there we are, perfect. And it's right next to the thing as well, which makes it kind of look nice. I like that. So that should be good now. And when this all goes together, yeah, I think that's unobtrusive, actually. I think it adds to the vibe because it's still metal. Like, I think if I put a big push button or one of those little switches that have the one and the, like, the on and off symbols on, wouldn't be as nice. Completely new button cell because we want to get the most brightness possible out of this as we can. See, that's already blinding. We've got a big fire brick down for safety. Gonna get out soldering attachments. There's one built up. The soldering attachment. Just a lovely, lovely little piece of engineering left. I'm gonna use some of this copper tape to actually get our LEDs just bound together while I get them light. Just fold it up. You can see they're being snipped off equal. And we're gonna tin them up. So you've got all windows open, door open, fans on, ventilation, and we're gonna try and just get some tin on these two. So start up the burner there. There we are. See, that's heating up. And that will pass on the heat to that tip there. Clean it up. Heat up there. And we've got some tin on the island. I think it's always a learning opportunity because I'm not really sure what I'm doing, but that's fine. Let's. So everything was going fine, and then we made a couple of mistakes, broke some bits. This is probably going to break again. That third time I've done this now, but should have a lamp. So here we go in the rain, moment of truth. Here we are. That's what we look like on its own, and there we are. Look at the pattern that cast. Now we couldn't get the blue to work. That's okay. You can see the kind of actual effect there. So I think that's good for a proof of concept. Definitely, I think we've managed something there. It's got an interesting case. Everything's self-contained, and like I said, when I need to, I can remove that the switch, and the lamp can be turned back into a lamp. So there we are. Magical. Thank you very much for watching, folks. We'll continue iterating on stuff like this, and we'll see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye now.